Well, good day everybody. We are back at it again. I just came outside. It's Thursday. All I want to do today is get one valve cover off. Tomorrow's Friday. Gonna take the evening off. Probably gonna live stream because I haven't live streamed in a while. And then we're going to hit her hard on the weekend. I think once the valve covers are off, the worst is over. I just got the bolts on the back loose. Now I can get my gun on the front to get the front ones off, and then pry this driver's side one off at least. Let's get her done. Oops. I can access and get them off if the socket doesn't get stuck. So I hate about 12 points. Well, it might have to be a swivel. Need a swivel. Please. 10 mils, the smallest swivel. That sucks. Impact swivel should be way better. Come on, baby, get on there. That's right. Who is your daddy? Come on. Only one holding me back. It's that dirty bastard in the very back. We'll get her out. Come on. Come on. I can pull the dipstick tube right out. There we go. So here we are. The first valve cover's off. And I'm actually very impressed by the way it looks. I was expecting it to be a whole lot worse. This chain is still pretty tight. I'm not seeing any broken guides. This VCT solenoid I'm going to pull out to have a look at the screen. Like, all the cam lobes are looking pretty good. Doesn't seem to be any scoring. Not bad. That's kind of a relief. Genuine Ford phaser. I'm really curious to how that screen's gonna look in there. So let's have a... So you can have a look at that. I've had this truck 7 years. Used Amsoil oil, except for the odd time I've used Ford oil, and I've put all sorts of different kind of oils in it. I was not expecting those screens to be clean like they are. I was expecting to find some fragments in there, you know, heavy amount of varnish, but that is looking stellar. Well, this one's gonna be the tough one. She is going to be ugly. Got the bolts to deal with where the transmission line runs. I don't think there's too much give in that. Probably don't want to flex it too much either. I don't know, I think I'm gonna run down the Ford, see if I can pick up a VCT seal or gasket, probably some oil. And need to go down to the parts store and pick up some other stuff. Just finished doing the live stream. As you guys are watching this video right now, you can see the time delay from when I did this video in the live stream. When I had issues, I went live and there was no audio. Now it's time to have a fire, kick back for a couple hours. Got a nice fire going. Had some music playing, some 5 Finger Death Punch. Oh, what a great night for a fire. That wood I got sure burns hot. Well, good day everybody, it's Saturday morning. Live stream last night. And time to get back to work. I don't know how much I'm gonna get accomplished this weekend. Takes a lot of time when you're shooting video and concentrating on this and that instead of, you know, the first time ever doing a job takes the longest, and the second time, well, you know what to do. So let's get started. I think I'm gonna remove that battery tray. Got a wire connected right there. Open my eyes, seen that earlier. Of course, there's one on this side too. There we go. Some sort of vacuum line. I'll see if I can get that off. Use that pick to bust the seal. There we go, battery tray's out. Spray some shit on those. Oops. So you know, we all know how these bolts perform with no lubrication. Thought that was a 10 mil. Oh, apparently not. Interesting enough, it's a 7/16. This was one of those things I wasn't really sure about, and I did it, and I'm glad I did, because in the end it's gonna save me a shit ton of time. Because I removed the fender skirt because I was hoping to give me access to those rear valve cover bolts, and they do. And then look at that transmission dipstick bolt, which I can loosen that up and then move it out of the way. So that makes me happy. There we go, busted her free. And then try to pry it up. But of course, in my situation, it's so old that this is going to cause me some big time grief. I need to find the most useless tool that would be the most handiest right now. And I hope I didn't throw them out. Be long gone to the abyss. I'm not a fan of a chisel because I don't want to bust a VCT, but we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can use a... Oh man, this thing's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna come up. There we go, I think it's gonna come now. Good, went from underneath. Got her out. There we go, threads are loose. There we are, we're out. Well, that makes me very happy. A little stubborn to get out, but it did. Now, of course, before you put the new seal in, you want to clean it up a little bit before you insert it. Preferably put your VCT in first, that way you have the seal orientated in the proper position. Removing the valve covers. Just gonna spray those wires down with WD-40 to minimize any dirt and shit when we go to remove it. I laughed when I first bought this 1/4 inch ratchet because I figured, you know, I would never use it when I bought it with the long handle, and I figured it'd be a good joke. It was on sale for $100, but yeah, it sure came in good for that one. Whoops. Oh, you want to stick on there, eh? Let's see what's going down. Having a ratchet wrench definitely makes things a little bit easier. Wow, it seems to be holding me in. Why you no come out? I think the transmission dipstick is screwing me around. Hose here. I need a clearance. Come on. What are you sticking on now? Try something different. I'm just pulling all the bolts out of the valve cover, because those bolts are what can hang up and it's all the space I need. I got it. AC line in the front here. She's the culprit right there, this sucker. The answer is yes, you can pull the passenger side valve cover out without disconnecting the AC. It's a little bit of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that big AC hose in the front is not your friend. So this turned out pretty good too. I'm not seeing any scoring. Lots of evidence that, you know, no shortage of oil, that's for sure. Next step, let's do the phasers. I gotta do some vacuuming too, get rid of that dirt. Chain is definitely loose on this side. This is probably where our issues are. Well, we're gonna move on now. Alright, it's motherfucking beer time. I can't even remember where this beer came from. Where's it from? Probably from America, which means Fedor probably got this for me quite a while ago. Pre-Prohibition Cream Ale. Man, it's actually pretty good. Anyways, moving along in this project, definitely has its challenging points, that's for sure. I don't think doing the actual timing is the hard part of this job. I think just getting access to do the timing is gonna give you the headache. I'm just trying to make this video, our video series, as realistic as I possibly can. Of course, if you're watching this video, the DIY version is on my other channel. But yeah, this is I'll be glad when this project's done. It's gonna be a bigger project on the Jeep. Once that comes into play, probably sometime in July, I'm gonna start that. But in the meantime, once this is done, I'm just gonna enjoy life a little bit, and fuck, we'll see what happens. Anyways, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Motherfucking beer time.